Well, I've seen Norwich support students, as I said, over a decade. And, one of the stories that really matters to me was very early in my career here in Norwich, about 2014. I had a student that was forward deployed in Iraq. And during that time, he was in a very operational unit in the special operations community. And, he needed just an extension of a paper. And what that really translated into was not only an extension, but us, the university, and myself, the writing center, providing him the supports that he needed, so that when he did finally finish that paper, it was probably one of the best grad school papers that I've seen, and I even recommended that it go on to be submitted for publication. But that's, I think, the important piece here, which is that every student is treated as an individual, and because everyone's circumstances are so unique, that Norwich is really there to make sure that we're taking care of those students. He actually came back to visit me 6 months later when I was working at the time in Manhattan, and he came and he brought a piece of gear that had been blown up in the operation that he was on, just to show me that he wasn't making the story up, that he really was in theater. So I always tell my students, I'm like, if you're fighting ISIS, that's a 2-week late paper. We'll support you, but that's the standard. In fact, I have it's on my wall. It's at the very top, right next to my right in the corner there. It's mounted on my wall. That's how much I care about that story. Is that it always reminds me that our students are doing real world things, and they have real world problems. That the academic space, we're there to support them and make sure that they're getting that education, but at the same time being cognizant that, especially for our military students that are forward deployed, that we're taking care of them.